Catch on like that tiger, like sneak off the white, I'm block on fire. Hey, let go of the wire, I'm block on fire. So I take my course, man. I was like Michael Myers, I'm on his ass. He gonna beat the ass. Yo, you already know what time it is. I'm like, got that, go that, I'm yelling now with cracking. Who I was born to shoot. I like Johnny Dang. This time, it's all lie, bitch. Do what? Yo, Kev, you see my corners? Bitch, we not from 63rd. We not from 63rd. No, we are not. We're not. We're not at all. We're from anywhere but 63rd. Oh boy. I don't know. This nigga got 99 speed. And this nigga can jump out the fucking gym. But this nigga got better catching in traffic and all that shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog.
Hold on, play it again, Kev, play it again. Yeah, you already know. Play it again, one more time. Dina, you ready? Fire, block on fire. Take my course, smash like Michael Myers. I'm on his ass. He finna be mad. We gon' beat his ass. Whoo! I'm like, ooh, I was born to shoot. Alright, we cool. Woo! You just do or not. You say you gonna slide? Come on now. When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot, and you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play, and you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ block on fire, so I take precaution. Mask like Michael Myers. That's the only bad thing is right here. Fucking middle linebacker. Ah, my fucking nut. Ow. Rocket. Like rocket fuel. I feel like Dean got a killer team this time. Alright, enough will come from this nigga mouth. This nigga got a killer team, watch. I'm expecting a Randy, Mike Vick, Joe Green, shit. LeBron James. I don't know.
None of them.
Alright, bro. No, that's a killer. He ain't say nothing. Watch.
With Charles Davis, as always,
I'm
Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our
You got Tyreek Hill.
Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility
Black on fire,
he has,
so I
the game
take
flows
precaution.
through him.
Mask on like
If
my
he's not
back
on
on
the top of
my
his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
What the fuck just happened?
Boy, I heard the robot in your voice.
This will be taken very short.
I'm not gonna lie, you sound like RoboCop.
In pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
What fucking pulling you over?
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. It'll go as a loss.
Come on,
of 3
Quentin.
right away, and it's second down. So now they have to goes backwards.
God damn.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now Cunningham. He may try and run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A nice job there on the escape.
We good, though.
First down,
Cunningham can take hits. We good, though. You're not like Mike Vick.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
No, I'm kind of feeling the lag a little bit, but we'll start
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big
I don't know if that was me lagging or if that was him.
This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
this.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Off play action, it's Cunningham. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down.
What I said. So we're going to let that shit work. Come on now.
Yardage that time for the Jets. 41 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming out.
I don't even know how to fucking do that shit. But it doesn't even matter.
Smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Cunningham being chased out left.
Oh,
Just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. He went backwards.
Call it what you want,
8 yards, and it brings up third down. Play number 8 here on the opening drive. This is third and goal. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete.
Dang, make it free.
Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be
Boy, what
fourth
the
down.
You
They're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of
I didn't know it's
practice or something
McCaffrey.
in that
Calm
area.
down.
But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game.
Kobe Bryant's on my team
They
again.
must like the matchups they're getting.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but
He
they'll
got
take the 3.
LeBron without the L on his
Accumulating
team.
first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Go now. 18 Gator. Ready?
Now Mostert. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Damn bitch, so hold. Don't worry, you won't get exposed.
3rd down, Young from the gun. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Ooh, word, but I hate it.
There, good enough for a Raven first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Sending shots behind the screen, making crazy horror scenes.
1st and 10 at the 45. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB
it's called,
to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the play.
I found it right here. You got it, bro.
On the other end.
Are y'all serious? Y'all aren't sitting here blocking.
Real trash shit.
Taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal.
Oh, you bitch. That's why I
Don't need
gave
it
it
all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Steve Young. Escaping the pressure right. And the pressure gets to him again. Everson Griffin able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front.
I don't like how the song's so quiet.
Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks.
That's how the song is on YouTube.
The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. And now the punter Tress Way as he sends this one away.
My nigga Severs,
and this will be taken at the 13.
I really be in the shit. I don't give a fuck about your feelings, bitch.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
You know how I rock the fuck
come the offense as they take over.
Bitch, so ho. No worry, you gonna get it.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time. But they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. You put him through the post. That's going to help him with contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped with the contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
You watching me do my thing. You know what hurt to see me shining. Shining bright just like a diamond.
That's complete. He's got it out of the back.
You ain't really in the field.
2
No.
yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just behind the train.
Still a few inches short of the first down as they come up now on 2nd down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first.
Can I pick a fucking play? Like, goddamn. Oh my internet's fucking dog. It's not.
He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink.
Niggas acting too late back then. Pull up on your block, my niggas packing. If I say shoot, nigga they clapping. Wanna give you a try, make it happen. Choppers do you up just like a napkin. Beat it into 4, you know I'm sacking. Throw them trays up, kicking my captain. Bullets hit your ass, shouldn't been lacking. Got glass on my waist, and you know I'm bashing. Ain't no nigga that I'm tired.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando, and Jonathan Coach will have highlights of analysis of this first half, where it's featured no touchdowns as of yet.
Kobe!
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Cunningham looking to throw. Flushed out right. he's going to use his legs.
This nigga tried to hit me from behind.
On the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On second down, here's Barkley.
Oh! Oh!
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards.
Don't have enough time to.
I think use the Ravens. Just be trying to run.
That's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward.
I can't throw the ball. Point of the thing is I can't throw it.
He's going to keep making runs like that.
Because I can't. No, the safety and there's a guy on ball can't throw the fucking ball. How easy it is for a fucking interception.
Operating from the gun, Cunningham will get this out to Barkley complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. Line of scrimmage again.
Run it back! Fucking teammate got in my way last second.
He gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Oh,
After
yeah.
getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. So now it's third.
Hit that shit,
and goal.
Metcalf.
This Ravens
Yeet.
defense trying to keep him out of the end.
Run it back
Oh,
like
man,
Saquon.
Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Oh, my game lagged!
Whoa. He just yanked that
My game lagged.
and no good. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts.
It doesn't even matter. My game lagged. I tried again. It didn't work.
In this first half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Block on fire.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Fuck it.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Final play of the half. Young going deep for Hopkins. And
Boy.
it'll be
Hey, Hopkins.
incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one.
So
now
I-
it's third down. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Oh, shit.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Huh?
The Raven offense set at the line for
What
this
do you mean,
next
damn?
drive. They're down here.
Really try,
much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're
I'm about
doing
to say,
is
it's only 'cause that nigga
emphasizing
Tyreek.
the
If it wasn't so
things they did in the
fast.
first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. And going deep for Hill. And
What
that
the
is
fuck?
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He trying to force it to him now. He thought Tyreek was just gonna burn him out the jump.
Unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure.
Why didn't he play the?
And the blitz does come.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Here's Tressway. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
I wish I could just tap square and throw the fucking ball, but it doesn't do it for me. I mean, not square fucking X. Just tap it at all for a fucking while, but it just doesn't. It will not. So.
How about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop.
Damn, this fucking my phone
2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt
nah,
like
I
on
seen it
that
though.
first run,
I always,
trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it.
There's no, I'm saying I'm up there on my phone because it's on the same on my screen for like the last like I don't know how long. And I just never update my phone. And my phone don't auto update because my phone be dead as shit at night.
Here's Cunningham.
That's the only time they do it. The only time they do it is when your phone or at night.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here.
My fucking game lagged again.
And this is not even going to get
it's only because I'm streaming.
It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, 2nd half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Points are hard to come by. That was one of their best.
Really, my kicks don't ever lag like that. I've never had that.
They come away with nothing.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well.
I do want iOS 14 though. I don't know. It looked ass at first, and I was like, never mind.
Who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch.
I know on your home screen you can like put like
back to the 34-yard line.
You can put like your calendar, like it shows your calendar, or you can put the weather or the time or some shit right there. Pretty much how Android's got it. I remember you can do that. I don't know what else you can do though.
2nd and 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Hitting out a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
No,
yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Young. Going deep for Hopkins. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Bobby McCain. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open, and when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Allen's got it complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
It's a pickup of 6, and that is going to do it for this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. From the gun, Cunningham. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now,
or
very
lights
quickly,
out.
or exactly right. Turn them out, that play's over.
On 4th down, Cunningham. And that is caught. Herman Moore. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped
wasn't even for that guy.
And I am not sure part there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
13.5.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets them up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now they try the right side here.
That big ass nigga.
DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play that time for the Ravens. 82 yards. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. Young is set to throw. He rifles one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jerome Baker. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. 10. 5. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. So on now comes the Jets offense as they're going to go for 2 here. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, Extra
that nigga Richard
team
Sherman
going into
saved
the
me.
game now.
That's
Also,
shit.
you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit
Move, nigga, you big as shit and can't get the
Nice
fuck
work
out
on
the
the
way.
return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Set, 50, plant. Set, 47. Silver.
Here's Young.
I know I would have sacked.
Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and now Young here throwing another interception. Picked off around the 27.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act. That interception, good way for them to end it. They'll start out on the ground.
What?
Saquon Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Folded like a lawn chair.
Running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. A good pickup there.
Like,
26
hey,
yards.
I'm gonna fire, so I take my course. Mass on like guys, I'm on his ass. He finna be mad. We gonna beat his ass. What happened? To the dope. I thought I was capped. I was lacking because I go to ops. Yo, now Tom Brady.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his
Every time I,
man room to run
like,
under it,
I'm
but
chilling like money right now.
second down.
I thought why that black
Still
on fire,
throwing
so
the
I
football
take my
here.
car. I
Obviously,
like
the
my gold
incompletion
mine.
stops
Come
the
on now.
clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them
I'm looking
on
like,
defense because
boy, I'm
you know
looking
they're gonna
like,
stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I feel like the Nets bench right now.
Yes,
I'm hitting
you're
that shit.
right. If they can get some first downs, just
I'm like,
as good
D-Lo.
as running the football. Now Cunningham. Forced out to his left.
Oh,
Can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I had that.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a drill.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Cunningham. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
Stop lagging, bro.
Some great spot
Like, nigga, lag
in Baltimore territory.
right backs. Running back seems.
Boy, what? Do I even want to use the same team? This team is good. I was completing a lot, 75% completion, 200 yards. This team is really good. I don't know. I kind of don't want to use this team again.
They redraft. It don't even matter.
Not really sparking my interest. Great Tucker.
Time to bring the base bird. Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She won't bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that don't make sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't.
Why are y'all giving me this fucking decision? These niggas are ass. I just wasted a fucking draft pick.
Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going bigger.
Reset my draft.
Space how I deliver. My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter. Can't stop the shine with a dimmer. What I give her, and she let her call me baby, but I do not need a sitter. See me dip, yeah, I'm so sad. People at the bank see me often. Put the money around us, boss it. She gave me the that's the boss is. Took over the game, now we all in. I was down in the chips, then went all in. Throwing up the gang, ain't no vomit. Make my mama stop working, that's the promise. Going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm P-Love, time to bring the base bird.
God dang it. Bro, my team's not even all that, bro. If anything, this Jeff is pretty shit if you ask me compared to everything else I've gotten. I feel like I'm stacked on a lot of shit that I don't need. Yeah, I'm missing a lot of shit. Yep. I don't know. I mean, not the worst. We'll be fine. Yeah. What okay. I like this team, but it's whatever. I was about to say my offense is good, but my defense, it's not bad, but I was missing positions, so I had to put people out of positions. It's not the worst, but
With Charles Davis.
Okay, Dean, look at your team.
Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins
I have more
and
than one
ends with
legend.
our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
You didn't even show the other one. Or if that's that. No, it was just down.
The way the game is played, with all
What
the
is this, game
responsibility he
4?
has and how the game
Or game
flows
5?
through him, if he's not on the top
I think
of
this
his
is 5.
game, your
I don't
team's
know.
not going to benefit at all.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They're going to look to throw. And they're waving pressure too much. Down he goes. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the off.
iron toes, nigga. Why isn't he out there? Hold up. Is he out there?
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Why isn't he out there is my fucking question.
Now Wentz on the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had it.
Put the second in, please. That's all I needed.
Anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want
Is he out here now? Yes, he is.
Make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. Getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Let's go, D.
Wentz going to try and throw on third. And that is incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they elect to throw for it.
Short
And that's
arm
normal
having
NFL football. They're going to throw on third and short, but you've got to hit it.
Actually,
in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there.
That's a like both times I think that's it.
And the Ravens strike first at 3's in. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
That kid. Okay, if you want to know what I was doing, I was trying to put Marquise Brown out with the rest of my wide receivers. Leave it out there.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
That's the main reason.
Last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Accurate? That's not even to the right guy.
Picked off near the 42. And the possession is there.
Accurate? I was trying to... What? That was the half? I was trying to go to the halfback. What is this? It must have been because he got hit.
I've seen it. I like how he gets through when there's 3 niggas on the left side.
A full 3 yards, and now it's second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Wentz. This one complete to Ingram. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Oh, my God.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Wentz now on 1st down. The attempt on the
that little biscuit Spanish, no English, got no mana.
One there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
When you're a player of his stature, You don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl? Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And this is caught.
What are those two doing?
Baltimore. Mike Evans, 26 yards. As the Ravens push.
I can't get Visa Rise. My defense is at 89.
Partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's the first nigga who died, but fucking, I was trying to play the defense. Fucking died the next man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. He's at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. Give them maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. On the ground, this is Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. This defense, tough to run against. And those linebackers, they'll go side to side up the field, and there they get them for no gain.
If you can't get linemen upfield to the 2nd level to occupy them, they have a field day just running to the football and putting ball carriers on the ground. Not many yards after contact when they wrap up like that.
And he will be very close to a first
Wait, that
down.
what?
See the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
That's not a first.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Bro, that wasn't a first.
Safe back at the 29. Joe Schobert, and the Ravens are going to get the football back.
I guess. Whatever.
On play action, it's Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Margus Hunt never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. On the draw, this is Ingram. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Oh my God.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Here's Tressway now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Williams to return. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team...
And that's caught inside the 35.
This bad. The line went up earlier. Big Bull was about to hit him, and you could have had that.
Gain of 31.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. On the toss, here's Williams. He'll get the first down.
Another sack, he's lagging.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped to the backfield. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 13. It's complete to Robinson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Go on front.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run. This is Williams.
I tripped on my fucking teammate.
Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Second and 11. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. They'll throw now on the final play. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. Turnover. His guys will get the football back. So, point game. To Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Where are you going, you dumb bitch? Like, what the fuck?
Picked off by Jamal Adams.
What the hell? It was a fine fucking ass. No, it was all fucking fine. That shit was perfectly fine, but no, then nigga decided to fucking keep running. He ran ahead of the fucking throw.
You know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive.
He doesn't go past the ball. I think it's because I'm lagging, but I'm not even tripping, bro.
He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Hello?
They'll set up to throw. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
No, none of my buttons are working.
And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
So that's
I don't know how he intercepted that, but
ordinarily we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Wentz. He's going to look deep for more. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Hell no. To the no, hell to the no.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Now Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Williams. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his.
I haven't played so much Madden in a day in my life.
Legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time,
yeah, they got to find a way to start coming down with them. They got to find something to do.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And Ingram hauls it in. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
This is caught by Robinson.
Why do you run like
He'll
that?
gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people
Dropped it again. Y'all niggas got to catch him. Come down with him. That's like his 3rd time.
Take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
I'll try to kick it. I could have kicked it so many times, but this shit lagging, so I don't know.
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. He sets to fire deep. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general.
The guy seen
dropped
it.
it
I'm glad you
again, bro. Y'all niggas keep dropping this
You gotta
shit.
be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is
Dropped it again. Oh my God.
And now possession will go.
I can name 3 drops in the last 5 possessions. Bro, these niggas even play football? That shouldn't matter. They're not even, bro, they're not even touching the ball. They're catching it and then dropping it.
Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong
This should be
direction.
a whole different game, but you need to keep dropping and shit.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Shotgun now for Wentz. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They run. It's Mark Ingram, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. Buying time to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Carson Wentz. His 2nd touchdown of the night as the Ravens push further out in front. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 5. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong.
Dominating
defensive
what?
NFL, that's absolutely a dominant
or just an offensive retard.
One that they can build on.
The drive starts here with a carry by
Bro, these niggas dropped the ball so many times.
Short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second.
But what can I say? It is what it is.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that
Back
last
in my
run.
ear hurts. Thanks for wearing this fucking headset.
Wentz to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Wentz steps away. He may try and run for this. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
I don't know why people run play fakes.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Ingram. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis,
Nigga,
and all the
what?
hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
They ain't holding me this game. They holding me
Good
this
night,
game.
everybody.
I got good people on my team this game. Carson Wentz is quarter. Mark Ingram, running back. Had Herman Moore, Marquise Brown, Austin Hooper, and Mike Evans as wide receivers. I just had a bunch of defensive niggas like Minka Fitzpatrick.
Alright, so I dropped the ball 5 times. I was right. I'm glad they have this. Drop passes. I'm glad they have this. Drop the ball 5 times.
Where you look at that at? Team stats?
Player stats. What's up? What are you doing? My player builder, like you're playing the game.
I had 2 drop passes and that was it.
I was literally throwing dimes the whole game. You can see my fucking pass. You see my fucking pass and accuracy, but or not passing accuracy, passing yards. But then it didn't matter. These fuck niggas want to drop the ball every time.
I mean, we can redraft again if you want.
No, they definitely give you 6. They don't give you normal ones. If you show me them, I could probably guess them. Sure, dude, if you want to, we can fucking do it again.
Mississippi. Yeah, that what makes me fucking lose the ball all the time whenever I dribble is I fucking do a sham guy by accident and then drop it.
It's easy not to do it.
Yeah, that's what happens with me.
Check the wrist, man, got him hot. Man, can't ball like this, man, Lord. Pass the big skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your fifth grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause I like she can't count on him.
Dwight Howard?
She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex.
Nigga said Dwight Howard.
Yeah, I forgot. You sent some shit on Twitter. Let me see what's cracking on here. Sex now, huh? Sex now. Cap. It's that one NBA player that looks like OSN with his old ass hat. The Avery Bradley news hit me like, God damn, that nigga's alive? But he backflipped in midair. That's weird. That's crazy. Yo, damn, what's cracking racking, my nigga?
Well, I got 2 more picks. I'm just trying to sign them who I want.
I'm gonna get my feature facts. There you go, boy.
Oh, let's fucking go. Got that nigga Andy Reid. No, I'm not talking. I just like. I used to watch Andy Reid when he coached the Eagles. That's the reason why I like Andy Reid. He wasn't talking about plays or nothing. Alright, let me adjust my lineup.
Yeah, what the fuck does that mean, Kat? Do you know what that means? Fucking a black guy staring at a brick wall. Go to Twitter and look at this. What the fuck does that mean? I keep seeing this shit now. That's what I was thinking, but I don't get it. Because... yeah, that's what I assumed, but I just thought it'd be more funny because Twitter. I expected more, maybe. This guy got a Mitski picture as his profile picture? I'm gonna steal it, not gonna lie.
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have?
Yo, Dean, what's cracking, my nigga?
It
don't take that long. You redrafted, cheating ass nigga.
No, it didn't.
Exactly, then start it up.
Right.
Damn, it's taking so long. Because for like 5 minutes ago,
bro, I would just make sure everything was right with my wide receivers. Cause I got Marquise Brown again. Didn't want to fucking sit here.
And anyone?
I took him off. Nah, I moved Marquise Brown. No, Brown. I got a fucking 96 instead of him. I'm not gonna sit here and use fucking 96. I'm not gonna sit here and use Marquise Brown over a 96 overall. I just wish I ain't waste a fucking pick though.
What does that mean? All females have that one friend who can find out about a motherfucker in an hour?
You got that one girl, yeah, who be on their weird shit.
Shit, I know somebody.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about
I ain't gonna say names, but I know
I think
somebody.
it begins and ends with our two
So
quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for...
Hold up, let me,
If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Get the ball.
On 1st down, Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
After the sack on 1st down, Newton, they'll complete this to Ingram as tight end.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
Newton on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. And it's 2nd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. We know that the rookie's going to go to a top target like that often. That time, though, maybe a little telegraphed.
And that's not unusual, because you do tend to lock in on one of your better players, and when under duress, when in doubt, you're going to throw the ball in his direction, because oftentimes you could be wrong, but that receiver will make you right. But it won't happen every time. Good defenders know this, and they get attracted to the football.
Throwing on 2nd down, Newton. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play, because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Back to throw, Newton. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the double.
58, come on. Blue down.
Shoot.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. We're scoreless after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a second down coming up. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. On play action, they'll throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Leonard Williams able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Switch. Leo.
Now Fitzgerald going to get it on the end around. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Newton now to throw. He gets this one to Boyd. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
To throw is Newton. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Ready? 20.
Throwing again on second down. Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Calais Campbell, his second sack of the night.
Well, enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long, it's Newton. He completes it to Boyd. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Steps away, and he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
On the ready.
So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one makes some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 43.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Newton. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And it's picked up by the Ravens. The 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. so many times tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know, head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now a first down throw for Newton. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Newton. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
On 2nd and 7, Newton finds his tight end Ingram. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. Newton now 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Newton. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Play action. It's Newton. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Newton. And that is incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. But now it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. And he'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now Newton. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off around the 41. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings us one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Keenan Allen there to make the grab. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Gostkowski the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Off play action. Newton. Throw left side complete. It's Boyd. That one goes for 30 yards.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid of that 0. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The Jets on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing is Newton. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Now it's Newton. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Leonard Williams in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Try to lay one up deep. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast.
And that's caught inside the 30. Big yardage that time for the Jets. And even 50 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely
miss was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. On 2nd and 12, Newton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Call it a gain of 3, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone. But it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Coverage there by Earl Thomas.
Yeah, maybe a final chance to get on the scoreboard here. This is 4th and goal.
Tight end right, tight end right. 3 down, 3 down. Hey! Check back to left. Here we go, here we go.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the complete. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Again, it's Barkley. And an alley to run. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if you picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough. But, yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were nails out there.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night, everybody.
One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, daylight lights, camera action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Get drown out my problems, let me One up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver, I'm a believer. Someone better kick my